Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Foden! Just off target.
Foden did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Dumfries. Simons. Marlon looking to run onto it. Massive lead! And the follow-up! Superb goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bernardo Silva. Manchester City are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on.
Gets up to head it! He's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
De Ligt puts it away. Reinders.
The Netherlands must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
De Jong. Simons. Marlon is onto it and can take it up. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers. Throw it. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for goal! Tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Marlon certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Rodri. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Marlon tries making a foray down the right. Marlon.
The Netherlands have been making some good inroads down the right. Marlon really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Gets it back. Corner. And he just whacks it away. Simons goes looking. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. It's come through. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So it's going to be another corner. Flecken can claim that. Jakpo with the crossfield ball. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. Shoots! Oh, smart save. De Jong. Gravenberg. Gravenberg gets it out to the wing. Ruben Diaz battles to win it back. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Chance to end the finish! They have pulled themselves right back into it. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Manchester has a pop! What a wonderful goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this...
There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption. And the shot! Cleared away. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Gravenberg delivers. He has it out wide now. Hit into the middle. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Rodri. Ruben Diaz tries to get it forward quickly.
The Netherlands have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Weghorst. Now a chance to break. De Jong. Tries to switch the play. And help's available out wide. So who's he picking out? A chance to play it in. De Jong. Gakpo. This is promising. Diving header! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. The Netherlands take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Dumfries with the delivery.
Lewis
Can get it clear. Dumfries, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Haaland. Gravenberg. Dumfries with a long pass. Oh, really good feet from him. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Simons. Weghorst. Real chance! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
This is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. And through to the goalkeeper. Haaland. Matheus Nunes. Bob. Matheus Nunes. He's had a goal! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Guardiola. Ake. The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gravenberg. And the weighted pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out towards the flank. And that's a throw-in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Cherky knocks it away. Reinders provides an outlet. Great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. This could fall anywhere. Keeps everyone guessing. There are a few waiting for it. And time is up. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction. Tiny margins, but they just lost it. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the top. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. João.
Poro.
Gets away from his opponents. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Massive leap!
Attempt, it's the wrong outcome. A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Michel. Udogi with the crossfield ball. Johnson! Goal! Spurs! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Poro.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Shoots! Madison. Now it's Kudus. Gets up to head it! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bissouma. Towering header! Just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Tottenham Hotspur really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what? Well, and he has been fouled there. Almeida. Fernandez. McAllister. It's the through ball. It's Johnson! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Tottenham Hotspur take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bissouma. Now it's Kudus. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Otamendi with the clearance. And the shot!
Oh, extraordinary. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
João. Now it's Richarlison. Richarlison! Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. Foot in. Otamendi. Paulinho gets it back. Martinez. Almada. Danger averted for now. Another corner then. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let it...
Romero is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Driving on, he could shoot here. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. There's no flag. Oh, hits one! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
4 in the game. He is the man. Tottenham Hotspur totally rampant here. He's got away. It's a good shapes to shoot. Back of the net. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Listen, when you're on an invitation...
It has become my ruination. My friendship keeps on running much.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity. And
Has a hit! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has put a stop to that. That's been won straight back. Miretti. Openda. Has a pop! Locatelli tries to get it forward quickly. Barella. He's left his man. Now a chance to break. Politano. Now it's Politano.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Now it's Kostic, and he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Locatelli. Done very well to intervene. Gatti. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Giao Mario does well to read it and intercept. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kostic is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's sprayed out wide. A chance to play it in. Barella. Out towards the flank. In by DiMarco. Barella opts to play it back.
Zaniolo!
Trying. Outcome could certainly have been different.
Zaniolo quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
João Mario. Conceição. Kostic. Bastoni. Politano. Milik. Gatti. Cuts it out. And the counter is on. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Kostic. Forward it goes. Politano. There's no flag. Time to deliver. That intervention was very necessary. Breaks on here. Locatelli. Juventus get it back again. Keeper sends it forward. Locatelli. Mancini plays it forward. DiMarco. Looking for space out wide. Going through. Gets the chance to cross. Barella tries to stroke it through. In with a header! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Locatelli. Openda. Now the counter.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Miretti. Milik. Mancini does well there. Alert. Politano. Played into space out wide. Gets away from his opponent. Politano tries a shot! But by that far,
that's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Locatelli. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Zaniolo, out to the right. Italy have it back and they can go again. Barella. Chance! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Zaniolo, amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue. Italy have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely measured pass. That's a good ball to... Hits one! Yes! And surely that settles it. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Italy making another change here. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Kelly. Kostic. Openda.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and
the shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!